What's up, my dudes? How's it going today? dakblake here. Today, we're looking at the new update for Amanda the Adventurer. That's right, the game that's full of secrets has come out with an update, and let's just say there's a lot of stuff to break down. So if you're wondering how I'm moving, in our last update, my buddy Outwit was able to let us just roam this room, and you can see that Amanda's just kind of like standing behind us the entire time, breathing into our ear, which is very rude. I don't like that. But we have two things to kind of discuss. Apparently, there's a new like update to the 4th tape, and also this thing right here. I don't know what it is, but it's creepy. And yeah, there's a lot to kind of break down because there's more than one of these. First thing we got to cover is the fact that there are rotating pictures, new pictures, and also a new kind of like ending. So I guess we'll kind of tackle this thing right here first. In the last update, there was a photo here on the wall that nobody would ever get to see, and it was a photo of bears. And in fact, what is it? My editor Kira, she actually found the photo. She sent me this. Unknown Russian painter painted this. It is a playful bear cubs in the forest. And look, it's $1,600. Somebody paid $1,600. And that was just apparently on the wall in the game. So that's actually cool to note. So yeah, this is the one that was there before. I'm guessing that it has no significance. A lot of people, when they play Amanda the Adventurer, they're like, as you can see, the tree curves, and if you turn that upside down, it's a J, and that's a first. No, I feel like a lot of times people go through and they're just like, they're over-analyzing, you know? I personally think that the developer was just like, this is a cool picture, I'm gonna put it in the game as decoration, and then they replaced it with something else. So, as for this, it kind of looks like a family photo, right? Outwit actually found like 4 alternative versions that I think change as the game goes around. And most, I guess, YouTubers would see it only in the corner of their eye over there. You know, they barely get to see it. He actually exported all of the photos out for us. So here they are. I'm so excited because I feel like we almost get like an insider view. Like Outwit was going through the code, digging around and finding stuff, and he found 4 images weirdly titled version 1, version 2, version 4, and version 5. Which makes me be like, where's the 3rd one? I really hope that like there is no 3rd one, because then it'll just be like, oh man, we're missing something. So this is the one that we were seeing before. It looks almost like a dad and a daughter. Very creepily traced out. It looks like a real photo. And he's giving her a piggyback ride in like an autumn day or something like that. Weirdly, the eyes and the mouth are just empty and devoid of life. So this is the 2nd one. They're all crossed out, as if to say like Amanda has taken them out. You know, she's like, done. They're gone. And then it goes even further. I think this is the 4th one now, is that they've been like completely crossed out, which I don't know. Does it mean they're like extra gone? Like she defeated them and now they're super dead. I don't know, but then it gets to the weird one. So there's this one, and it looks like a real photo. It almost looks like a stock image that's been filtered to be like a mosaic. And I wanted to kind of like do some testing here to see if we could figure something out. I want to Google like if I can find like a stock image of this. So I Googled piggyback ride stock photo, and I don't see it. I really am like confused because that picture looks like a stock photo, but it's like nowhere to be found. I wonder if you can like Google something specific, like piggyback ride, child with gray sweater and blue undershirt or something like that. So I mean, I Googled a very specific thing. Piggyback ride, boy with blue button up and gray sweater. I'm not finding it, but oh, you know what we should do? I'm gonna put it into Photoshop. So this is it in Photoshop. Right now, I just kind of like did a little bit of tweaking and I like tried to pixelate it a little bit more. Does it kind of feel like you could see more of a face in there? Do you see that? Like it almost feels like real a little bit. I think the real trippy thing would be like, is if this was actually a family photo of one of the developers, we would never find it, you know? Like it's not on the internet anywhere. All right, so I cut the photo out and tried to like solo it to see if maybe we can search it up on Google. I don't know if it's gonna work. All right, I dropped it into Google reverse image search, and it says the possible related search, fun. This is just fun in general, apparently. So it doesn't exist. Like, I mean, I guess maybe the filter that they put on it made it so that it's like unsearchable. Huh. I think moreover, what we're supposed to be doing is trying to figure out what this all means. Now, if this is a family photo, wouldn't it mean that like Amanda is just going from house to house, just eliminating people? Right? Is that what it could mean? Here, I'll just make the children very happy. I'll just make them smile very, very big. See, they're not in danger now. They're super happy. All right, there we go. That's the new picture. Honestly, that would be more creepy if it was on the wall. But yeah, let's actually go and look at the new tape. So we could walk around, look at Amanda as we put in the tape. This is honestly the coolest part that Outwit did, was just making it so that you can literally walk around. So if you guys remember the last update, we were breaking down everything that we could find, and Outwit actually implemented into the game a thing called correct word, so that I can click correct word here, and then it'll tell me like what the actual answer is. So maybe we can actually do that right now. I'm pressing buttons already. So I'm getting to the point now where I'm entering the secret word, and obviously from the last episode we know the secret word is lamb, and in the tape the secret word should be woolly. That's the correct answer. I just don't know what it does after that. I want to see what happens in game. So we're gonna type in lamb. Boom. All right, and you can see right here it says secret activated. So we know that that's right. So that's really cool to see like the in-game of what's going on in the background, like what the game is actually thinking, you know? So let's type meet, scene completed, it says, and yeah, now we should be able to do stuff. So what's funny is that we could still make Amanda the monster watch her own tapes, be like, yeah, you like that? It's great. She's even staring at herself. Look at her. She's like, ah. Yeah, it almost looks like Amanda there is like reacting to that Amanda. All right, so the new tape is here. We're just gonna wait for this one to come out and see what happens. So this is the thing I've been waiting for, is the stuff past this tape. Outwit has sent me, oh yeah, he sent me this. He said this is the new tape thing. And I have seen some other YouTubers, and I feel like people are doing the wrong thing. First off, let's just see what the actual right word is. So if I type in correct word, the correct word, it says right there, is woolly. Now the thing is it doesn't tell me secret words. Like this whole like code of telling me correct word is not secret word. So there could be secrets past this. I just know that we should enter woolly. All right, so what happens when we enter in woolly? Oh. Okay, so it just, it entered it in all weird. Did you see the background? The background was all messed up. Okay, we have to go back. We have to go back. Okay, so if you're here looking for secrets, finding some crazy stuff, here is literally every single thing in the game. I mean, I'm sure with almost 100% certainty, there's no more new tapes. I think that they changed that ending to be that, but do you want to know something weird? They added in different hashtags, I would say, or like numbers to certain videos. So in that last like update, do you remember that there was like the photo of this like forest, right? And now we have like a new one. See, we have this, and Outwit actually was able to export all the videos, so you know that there's no bonus tape, because you would be like, oh, here's the bonus video, right? But we have this one, so this is like the only bonus video, and it has a circle over this area. I'm assuming that what this tape is saying is like, oh look, this is where Wooly is buried, or something like that, like we got him. But then I feel like people go a little bit too far. There's 2022 over here in the top right, and what looks to me like copyright, and this is obviously a satellite image. I think this is copyright 2022, which means that like this is probably a Google image search that they probably did. They probably looked up like forest and field, and then they put it into the game with like a video, and then everybody's like, oh look, it says 2022-01, like it's a code. I don't think it is. I really think that people looked too far, and it's actually just a random field. Because if you think about it, who's taking this photo? is just Google. Who else is taking satellite photos? So they copyright their own images. Google, watch. Let's go into Google Maps or something. All right, I went on to Google Earth right here. Now imagine I took a picture of this. Do you see anything right now?
Nope.
Well, I just brought it into Photoshop. Do you see this right here? It says copyright 2022 Google. I think that's exactly what happened. And people are like, oh, right there. Do you see it? 2022. Yeah, it would literally just be like this. This is probably what the developers did, is they did this and they're like, look here. 2022 is right there. And if you want to see, look it says copyright 2022. It's the same font. Here, look, I took the screenshot of the 2022 from the game versus my Google Earth. And look, the 2022s are exactly the same. So I'm not trying to lead you anywhere. I don't ever want to do a video and just be like, oh, look, there's a secret. I kind of want to like demystify that, I guess. But I think it should be almost clear to see that this is like, what is the image trying to tell you? And I think that the game is trying to say like, you know, Wooly in the story is supposed to be like here or something like that. And even comparing to the last update, there was like a photo of a forest. So like, this is a close-up, you know, of where he should be. Now, I don't know, and I might be getting into like too much conspiracy in the sense of that there's a double up of like bonus videos. This one is called like bonus 1831. Does that mean anything? I have no clue. I even think with the meat one, it's 1855. It could mean nothing. It could just be that they didn't change the file and maybe it was something else and that's what they just have random numbers or something. But I think that I want to go through and type in something different for the secret tape to see if it changes anything. So what I'm thinking is that there's a secret story about how Amanda, the adventurer, these tapes are like haunted. And I think whoever saw them was almost like brought into the tapes, or almost like Amanda broke out and was able to kind of like, you know, like kill anybody who like watched the tapes or something like that. And that's why I feel like the entire time she's standing behind us. So I almost feel like these little secrets are like maybe Wooly's way of, yeah, you can see right here. He's like, whatever you do, don't. And I think whatever you do, it's don't let her in. So I just entered in the secret word. Let's watch this tape as it comes in because I think that it'll just randomly appear here. And all the while, again, we just have like these cool cutscenes. It's still amazing to me how we could walk around in this room in a game that's normally like almost two-dimensional. Outward has made it 3D. And look, it just popped in right there. Hi. So with this ending, it shows off this screen again, and you can see the copyright 2022 up there. What if we enter in like nothing? So is that just the ending now? Is there no more things to like do? I have a feeling that they're gonna continue to like update this and add in more secrets, but I also feel they're gonna do it at like a tiny bit of a time because I feel like a lot of people almost go into too much detail and they'll look into like too many things. Like people were talking about like how like in this screen, there's like a little bottom thing that pops up and it looks like Morse code. And I don't think that is Morse code. The one thing I did notice in the comments was that everybody pointed out the TV's not plugged in. The whole time, the TV's just right here. I think that was the coolest thing that I feel like you can only see by modding, is that it's never plugged in the entire time. And I said this in like the last episode. I was like, it's almost like Amanda replaces us because we're watching, you know, the TV. And then like in the very end, it's like we're replaced. We're in the TV. She's waving like, hey, I'm taking your place now. But yeah, your breath is it's rather bad. Can I just get in here? You know, her teeth are very white. She keeps them very clean. I don't know. I feel like I'm almost rambling because there's so many things to kind of like break down, but they're all hypothetical. Everything is hypothetical in like this family photo. It's just like maybe what is it? Amanda breaks in and kills families or something like that. And that's like why she's so spooky and scary. But like, then you have these secret tapes that are kind of alluding to another backstory where we need to find Wooly. Like, we need to save him almost. But you can also make the claim that no matter what we try to do, we type in Wooly now and she interrupts. It's like, can we even save him? But what do you guys think? Do you guys think that there is a secret that I am missing? Because I very well could be. I have a feeling that At some point, we're gonna have to piece all of these together, but currently it's all pretty much like a teaser for new updates, you know? I don't know. What do you think, Amanda? Can you give me a high five? Boom. Yeah, thanks. So nevertheless, yeah, thank you guys for joining me. I'm gonna leave it here. It's been really cool. Maybe in the future we could do some like updates of like maybe a mod where we add in some crazy stuff. I feel like it's very hard to mod this game because a lot of it is like pre-rendered cutscenes, so you can't really do a lot with a cutscene, but I bet you we can have some fun in a bunch of different ways. But nevertheless, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in that next episode. We're probably doing a lot of crazy mod stuff. I have a lot of stuff planned. I hope you join me. I'm just so grateful. We're going under 2 million, and like I thank God every day that I'm able to do things like this. Breaking things down, making new mod videos, doing things kind of in my own way. It truly is a blessing, and I hope to make you smile every single day. So I'll see you in the next episode, probably coming up right now. I'll see you there. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, peace out, my dudes.